What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. In this video, we're going to be talking about keeping your own word and moving with your own actions. Now, I know I'm not the only one that says that they're going to do something and doesn't end up doing it. And what I end up realizing is that over time, you actually end up losing respect for yourself and you actually don't end up keeping your word. So you don't even believe the things that you're going to say. It starts to wear down your confidence. It starts to wear down the person that you are. It starts to wear down the things that you want to do, the things you want to accomplish, because it takes away from the promise or the passion that you have behind what you say for something. And what people end up doing is that they say, oh, I'm gonna go run, a certain amount of miles this week, or I'm gonna go to the gym this many times this week, or I'm gonna watch this many videos or work on this many homework assignments this week, and then they don't end up doing it. And what they start training themselves over time is that they can't even keep their own word. You say that you want to do all these things, but yet you're not even doing those things and you're not even acting on them. So why are we not doing that? Act on the things that you said that you're going to do. I know it's going to be hard. I know it's supposed to be tough, but you're going to take away from the own power of your own words. And so you won't even trust the things that you have to say. And the worst part is that you expect other people to trust and believe what you have to say when you don't even follow after your own words. It's like you start lacking respect for yourself. You say that you're going to do all these things that you want to accomplish and these things that you want to do, and that all these things you have set. But yet, when the time comes, you're like, oh, I'm just going to kind of be easy on it. I'm just not going to run the full mile today. I'm going to go to the gym probably like 2 to 3 times this week instead of the 4 to 5 times. I'm not really going to work on blank that I needed to. I'm just going to kind of ease off. I deserve to relax this week. You know what I'm saying? And what you do is that you're building that habit in yourself to say, look, what I have, my emotions that I have are more important than what I've actually said that I'm going to do. You start lacking respect in yourself when you can't follow through with what you said you were going to do. And it makes it very, very, very difficult for you to overcome that, because you start building these habits that it's okay to be comfortable. It's okay to be, no one else is going to know but me. But when it's only you that knows, and you know that you should be working on something, you know that you should be grinding and getting after it, it's only going to be you that feels it and affects you too. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't affect really the circle around you unless you have a family or you have people truly depending on you. But every single time you say, I'm not going to do something or I'm going to take it easy, it has more of a toll on you than you even realize. So the question is, how much respect do you have for yourself for you to follow through with what you said that you were going to do? How much? Because if you know that you're going to sit there and you're going to say, I want to do these things and don't follow through with them, then why are we even setting them in the first place? Why are we saying that we want to work on blank if we know we're not even going to work on it? If our days are based on how we feel and our emotions? Why are we even setting these goals if we know that we're just going to half-ass everything that we even work towards, right? You said that you want to lose certain weight, but you don't want to go to the gym. It's because you don't really feel like it. You said that you want to be disciplined, but you're doing everything based off emotions. No one's holding you accountable but yourself, but yet you can't even hold yourself accountable. And you're letting the time pass, and now you're sitting here and you're like, why am I not where I want to be at? It's because you can't even hold yourself accountable. You can't even hold yourself to the standard that you know that you should. Everything in your life is so fluid that you don't have anything foundational in you to say, look, I know what I told myself I was going to do. I'm going to be a leader and I'm going to follow what I said I was going to do to get where I need to get to. No one wants to do the tough things, but the thing is that they tell themselves that they need to do it and they move forward with it. I went to the gym earlier today and I told myself that I had to push myself to the limit for me to actually break the barriers of the things that I don't normally do. So that means doing heavier weight. That means going longer periods. That means doing more reps. That means doing things that I don't want to do for me to be better where I need to be at. If I want my arms to be bigger, we need to do more reps and we need to do more weight. If I want to be faster, or if I want to have my right cardio, I need to be able to run a mile or be able to get on the treadmill and be able to stay consistent with my cardio. If I want to be able to build up my legs, I need to make sure that I can do leg day, make sure that I can be able to, build the muscle that I need to. Doing those things are going to get you to where you need to get to. But if you walk into the gym and you're like, okay, well, I don't really know how I'm feeling today. Everything that I want to do is based on how my emotions are. You're not really going to push yourself to the limit, because whenever tough times hit or diversity hits, you're going to be like, oh, it's too tough. Let me just put the weight down. Let me just stop running. You know what I'm saying? And when I was doing my cardio, I didn't want to keep running for the duration that I did, but I was like, let me keep going. Let me do 2 more songs. You know what I'm saying? Let me get out my head. Everything is just physical at this point. You have to keep going. You know what I'm saying? Your legs are going to be tired. Your mind's going to feel tired. But the moment that you keep pushing past that and you're like, okay, this is what I said I'm going to do. This is what I said I'm going to accomplish. You put your mind to it and you act on it. it puts yourself in a more respectable position to yourself to say, look, we are going to keep our word. Because the moment that we actually do keep our word, and the moment we actually do say the things that, or do the things that we said we were going to do, is going to give you power in yourself. No one can tell you anything. It gives yourself a different level of confidence, and it gives yourself a different level of power when you can actually hold on to the words that you've already said. And what people don't even realize is that every single day you have a choice to make a decision based on what you do and don't want to do. So one day you're going to be working, you're going to say, okay, when I get home, I want to make sure I start eating better. So we're going to do a meal plan. This is the stuff I got to pick up on the way home. We're going to go to the grocery store. We're going to do blank, blank, blank. I already have all the meal plans set out, and this is what we're going to do so I can work on losing weight. The moment that you set that and you say that is the moment that you need to decide, I'm going to choose to do this and man up to my word. But the moment you get off of work, you're like, oh, I'm kind of tired. I feel like, picking up fast food is a lot better. And then you end up picking up something, and then you go home and you sit on the couch knowing you should have had a meal plan going on. You know what I'm saying? Then it comes to the next day. You're like, oh, yesterday I shouldn't have done that. That was just a cheat day. Let me make sure that today or this week I can be able to go to the grocery store. Make sure I start getting my meal plan ready, right? And then you never end up doing the thing that you said you were going to do. So now someone else comes up to you and they're like, hey, man, you've been in the gym. Like, you trying to lose weight? Like, what's up? And you're like, yeah, I've been trying to, work on myself. I've been trying to do this and this. And they're like, why haven't you done it yet? Because you didn't decide to stay with the plan that you decided. You didn't decide to, move with the actions that you said that you were going to do. You know what I'm saying? And no one else is going to hold you more accountable than you for you to actually work on the things that you need to work on. No one else knows every single goal that you want to accomplish, and you may not even know every single goal that you want to accomplish. But at the end of the day, you have a choice to listen to yourself in the right way, or you're going to act up and actually ignore yourself and lose respect for yourself at the end of the day. So like I said, you decide, what position do you want to put yourself in? I just wanted to give you guys a little something to think about, because every single day you're making decisions and you're making choices, and you're going to lose or you're going to gain respect for yourself with some type of actions. You know what I'm saying? You say that you're going to do something, you don't end up doing it, or you said that you're going to do something, you follow through with it. The different emotions that you feel with that have an impact on you more than you actually think. So think about, how much do I actually keep my word to myself? I told myself I wasn't going to watch this movie. I told myself I wasn't going to, do the certain activity. I told myself I was going to start doing this certain activity, and we haven't even done those things to follow up with what we said. And why haven't we started that? So that being said, y'all, it's really all I got. This is something for you to think about, because everyone needs to think about this. And the more that you start to actually hold on to the words that you have for yourself and the expectations and the standards that you've set for yourself, then you actually start moving into the person that you need to be and who you've already been meant to be, if that makes sense. So now, that's really all I got. That's gonna wrap up this video, y'all. Like this video, share this video with someone that needs to understand that the power in their words have more impact on them than they think. And then comment what you think about the video. And of course, comment on the video. Do you keep up with your word? And if so, what's one of the toughest things that you actually have to do for you to actually stay consistent with, for you to become who you need to be? That being said though, subscribe to the channel, and until then, I will catch y'all in the next video. Go on.